G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. We're still out here in the Mistlands, doing a bit more of an exploration and getting, I would say, pretty close to maybe completely exploring this particular area of Mistlands before perhaps having to decide on what to do next, perhaps maybe sail to a different continent altogether. Going to start the episode by just quickly breaking down our portal there. That was literally set up just in case we needed to duck out for whatever reason. Perhaps maybe there could be enemies in the area, but turns out we didn't really need it. So yeah, I'm gonna head further west and we'll see what we can find from here. Okay, more copper scrap. Don't really want to bring that with me. That'll prevent me from going into portals and stuff. But yeah, we did make a little bit of progress in the previous episode with finding another infested mine, so I was really happy with that. We found one more black core, but nowhere near enough, so yeah, still looking for more obviously. So infested mines it is. I don't think we're going to find any more in this area though. I was sort of reading some of the comments from sort of recent Mistlands episodes, and a lot of people were saying, especially with my very first experience with the infested mines, but a lot of people are saying that those infested mines may actually have more than one black core at a time, and I've just been very unlucky. So I've been unlucky, well, 3 times I guess at this point, because if you think about it, I've found 3 infested mines, 2 of which gave me only the 1 black core, and then I had the 1 infested mine which had none whatsoever. So yes, having a great old time. This one's an actual skull, so we would be able to find some soft tissue here, I think. Hopefully it can't get to us, because I do want to mark this one down. Possible soft tissue. Oops, sorry. Let me try that again. Oh my god, what am I doing? Sorry. Why am I not able to put this down? There we go, bloody hell. Sorry about that. Right. So, I think from here we just need to go further south and see how far the Mistlands extends down there. I'm gonna try and avoid this soldier. Don't really want to fight it if I can help it. I'm sort of going the wrong way. I need to go that way. I just don't want to be stuck in the water though while this soldier is chasing us. I think we should be pretty safe up here. Now let me just double check on our food situation here. Okay, so we don't actually have any food to eat, so it might not be a bad idea to head back home and actually just grab some food. But I don't think we need to stress about doing that immediately. It is getting slightly darker, and we might want to go back home sometime soon, and we'll take that opportunity to actually grab some more food. Yeah, the soldiers actually do move quite quickly, don't they, if there's no obstructions. Alright, got another fort here, and at least there'll be other targets for the soldier to deal with. I'll sort of sidestep this way, I think. These hairs are so slippery, aren't they? Did I get more? Yeah, I think I got a couple more there. That's good. Alright. Yeah, further south from here. I need to start thinking about, oh my god, that was such a huge fall. I think this is probably a good time actually to go. So let's do it. Right. Yeah, had we used any other type of food, I think we would have died there, for sure. Or we would have been very, very close to death. Luckily, broken limbs and stuff are not a thing in this game, otherwise we'd be in trouble. Right, so... yeah, I think I'm going to go with that same strategy of just like bringing one type of food each, rather than bringing a whole big batch of food every single time. Another thing that a lot of people have been mentioning is to also check the cultivator a little bit more. Apparently I've been missing something from the cultivator, and I haven't exactly been checking stuff, so I mean, that's kind of par for the course for my playthroughs. Ooh, okay. Right. I'm realizing now. I can actually grow my own Jotun puffs. Okay. Well, that's actually really good to know. Because now I don't need to stress about marking down Jotun puffs everywhere. So it might not be a bad thing to actually do right now, in fact, because you know, we haven't really tended the farm in a very long time here, and I figure maybe we can just put down some Jotun puffs. I'm sort of wondering though whether or not we've got the right soil. So yeah, we're about to find out here. So I do need actual Jotun puffs though before I can actually grow more. Luckily we've been finding quite a lot, so that's good. Alright, yeah, the game is letting us chuck down some Jotun puffs here, so let's do it. Hopefully they all grow. I don't know if that has enough space, but... oh no, okay, right. That's a shame, that's a shame. Well, this means we do need to find a good spot for a bit of a Mistlands base. So I did mark down a possible spot that I like. So we could maybe do something from there. We do have quite a few routes in the area as well. So we could perhaps maybe move some of our extractors to this area. I have no idea if I can actually move those extractors, so there's that. Anyway, yeah, this is a real shame. A real shame. I'm not too stressed about losing the Jotun Puffs though, because we have seen a lot of Jotun Puffs throughout our travels. And you could even argue, guys, that that perhaps maybe there is not even a need for us to try and grow the Jotun Puffs, considering how many we can see out in the wild. I'm going to do some seeding onions, I think, and I think I have a few onions just sitting here in the bin. Okay, I've got a couple. So I'll probably need like a few more. Got plenty. We'll just do a few more seeding ones here. Again, I haven't really been doing too much with the farm that we've got set up out here. Mainly because, well, we've not really had much of a need for a lot of these veggies. Recently, we've had more of a need for some sorry, not potatoes, for some carrots, right? Because we need carrots for stews. So perhaps maybe we're going to need to grow some more carrots, although we've already got like another batch of carrots ready. Right, so I think from here, let's just quickly tidy things up. We'll have a sleep, and then we'll continue our expedition. But considering what we've discovered with planting the Mistlands, you know, plants, are they veggies? I'm just calling them plants. Maybe they're herbs. The Mistland herbs. We are going to need to set up some kind of a base out there in the Mistlands. Probably a very small one. Definitely need, like, you know, stone walls and stuff to make sure that we don't have issues with the Seekers. But yeah, if we're going to get some kind of regular production going on those types of resources, then we definitely want to do that. So maybe not this episode, maybe the episode after we can consider doing that. Let me just grab some resins here. We'll grab the maximum amount that we need. Much better. I guess I can leave the mandible for now. Let's have a sleep and let's get going. So I suppose if we do get to the end of all of the Mistlands area that we're currently in, maybe we can then start thinking about the Mistlands base immediately, because there's probably no point in us moving further from this first sort of area of Mistlands that we've discovered until we actually make that base. We might as well do it immediately. Yeah, let's go. All right, here we go again. I'm really crossing my fingers for at least one more mine. Anyway. Hopefully the game will be generous with us. Anyway, guys, while we're making our way, just wanted to do a quick shout out to all of the people who have been leaving comments, especially the regulars. Thank you very much for leaving comments constantly, and obviously for all of you guys sort of lurking about, watching the series so far. Really appreciate your support. If you do enjoy some of the content, obviously leaving that like definitely helps out with the channel, with the algorithm quite a bit, so don't forget to hit that like button. But if you dislike the video, then, you know, definitely put a dislike there as well, that's fine. I do want to try and get some more hares. But I do realize that hare hunting is probably not that exciting and does sort of take us away from the main thing that we're trying to do here, which is exploring. Alright, I'll surely get another chance at some more hares later. Thought I heard a yawl in the background, maybe? Why is it so dark? I thought I did have a sleep. Maybe it's just overcast or something. Yeah, that's a very interesting rock formation right there. Not entirely sure if that's significant. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, and we even managed to take out a hare there, I think. Did we get the hare meat? Yes, we did. Okay. Very good. A couple. We might be... Oh, yes, there we go. This is exactly what we're looking for. No wonder there are some seekers out here. Yeah, I don't need to mark down the Jotun Puffs anymore. I suppose the other alternative is that we could spend some time just foraging for Jotun Puffs rather than having to farm it ourselves. So, you know, we might consider doing that if we find ourselves in a situation where it's a little bit too difficult to maintain the base out here in the Mistlands, because that is also something of a possibility, I would say. All right, just getting ready for raiding this mine. I do want to just throw a few things away before we get started. Yeah, I feel like we've got too many blood clots now, so I might actually throw some of the blood clots into the bin as well. Yeah, we've got so many of these things. Tick trophy, I have no idea if that might come in handy for some form of crafting. I'm gonna need to do a little bit of a foraging run for more mushrooms as well soon, guys. Because we are definitely running a little bit low. Oh, I've forgotten something. Sorry, guys. I need to grab my bombs. Those bombs are definitely going to come in handy, so we'll definitely use those. I don't know if I should make some more at this point. We've only got the 2 bile bombs. It quite possibly could be a good idea for us to make some more. Maybe not even the bile ones, just the normal ooze bombs might be a good idea. Let me just double check what we need. Leather scraps, ooze, and resin. Yeah, definitely have a need now for more of these leather scraps, which I've been sort of burning away for coal. Let's just do 1 batch. I think that should be enough. Yeah, definitely a really good tip, whoever left that tip around making these bombs. Definitely useful in the mines. I'm not entirely sure about any other settings, because I feel like in other settings, most of the enemies are a little bit freer to move around, whereas in the mines they're sort of clumped up a little bit more together, so it makes sense for us to be using them in there. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. Time for a little bit more food, though. I guess I shouldn't be cheap, and I should really just eat some of these things immediately. Oh, I want Frostner and the shield. Alright. Crossing my fingers here, guys, and hoping that we'll actually find a decent number of cores. Since now that I've learnt that we can essentially get more than 1 core at a time. So this is a little bit of a problem because I don't want to drop down accidentally. Ooh, okay, we've got a starred seeker here. Might be a good idea just to oh my god. These guys are such a problem, aren't they? I was gonna say, we'll leave the door closed, that secret door. The reason for that is because, well, I think it's going to be easier if we just let these guys sort of funnel in one by one from the stairs. Right. I can't wait until we get some better gear and that we won't always be knocked back by some of these enemies. So yeah, let's just make our way down a little bit. And let's try and attract enemies from here. Alright, let's take a quick peek. We seem pretty safe down here. But there doesn't seem to be anything down here anyway. If anything, we could attract enemies this way and fight here if we needed a little bit more space. Okay, so I think I'm a little bit more comfortable opening this gate. Okay, it goes further down. Maybe I do want to open this gate up top in that case. So I'll open it and I'll jump through to the entrance. I think that's going to be a good idea. And now we should be able to hopefully throw some bombs here. Try and do damage to multiple enemies. Oh, okay. There we go. Very nice. Exactly what we're looking for. Couple more seekers in there. These ticks. There we go. My goodness. Yeah, those 2-star ticks are no joke. Because in the, whole frenzy of fighting other things, if they latch onto you, they'll suck the HP out of you pretty quickly, so gotta be really, really careful with these things. Oh, God. Well, I think he's dead now. It's good. Nope. He's dead now. Right. Let's do a bomb here. Yeah, a couple of seekers there. I'm interested in using the bile bomb, but that will actually get rid of the these viney things. Yeah, still haven't seen anything that will take the seal breaker fragments. Again, probably a boss spawning thing. Let's maybe leave them, and we'll just check out what's going on here. Yeah, they're being very, very generous with the seal breaker fragments, but not so much when it comes to the black cores. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'll do a bile bomb here. But I will have to retreat immediately after. Very good. Oh man, these bombs, they're just making these mines really, really easy for us. So good. Right. Let's go downstairs. I suppose the only unexplored area is down here. So, please, please, please let there be more black cores. I'm practically begging right now. But we know there are enemies in there. They can maybe stay there for a little bit. It's looking kind of quiet. More ticks through here, including... yeah, those are all like 2-star ticks, maybe. I wonder if I want to use the bile bomb on those guys, because dealing with a few of the 2-star ticks might be a problem. Maybe let's not waste it. Let's go with a normal bomb. At the very least, that'll do some decent damage on these guys. Oh, I mean, it'll get rid of quite a few of them actually, which is good. Right. Alright, did we miss any more? Yeah, we missed a little bit more royal jelly there. 120, yeah, still looking good when it comes to wait, we should be able to just continue on. I don't know what to do with all the royal jellies, guys. We have so much. Maybe a little bit too much. More seekers in there. Let me just backtrack, and I think we'll go through here first. I'm just gonna save our bombs because I don't think we need it. I don't have a potion, actually. That's one thing that I just realized. We could use bone mass if we wanted to. Maybe... I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't waste it. Alright. Guess we're here just for more royal jellies. So there's just that one other pathway through here. It is quite well hidden away, isn't it? I've got two of them. Is that it? Okay, there's the boarded up door here, then there's the hidden door, which should have a couple of treasure chests. Ooh! There we go. My incessant begging has netted 3 black cores this time around. Super happy about that. We'll grab all of that. And I guess we can grab all of the stamina potions as well. The Eitr treasure chest. I wonder if that's something that we could already make as well. There's the personal chest. What we currently have is the reinforced chest. Then there's the black metal chest. I might want to experiment with some of these things, guys, because it would be nice if we had a little bit of extra storage to work with. Especially in the kitchen, considering our food options have greatly increased recently. And if we do start getting into magic, then we're going to need to have some other types of food at the ready as well. I mean, I could potentially get rid of some of the old types of foods, the, you know, stuff that's not really that beneficial anymore. We could get rid of some of those and make some space that way, but I'm pretty sure we have seen the entire mine here, guys. I don't hear any more enemies or anything like that, so I assume it's fully cleared. aside from obviously some of the hanging broodlings, which I don't think I'm really that interested in. Just double checking. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I'm super happy about this episode. We've got all the black cores that we need, I think. I think we have like, what, 2 or 3 back at home? So, what? Do we have everything that we need? Black Forge and the Eitr Refinery need black cores each. Sorry, 5 black cores each. So, one of the recommendations in some recent comments was to go for the refinery first. And well, I don't really know about that, guys, because I think I made this point previously. I may not lean into magic so much, and it sounds like the refinery might be more of a magic thing. And with the forge, I'm sort of interested in, you know, crafting like better armor and stuff. So I think what we'll do is we'll play around with the Eitr Refinery first and we'll see what it's about. And then we'll sort of break it down and go for the forge if we're not really keen on doing the stuff with the refinery. I think that's what we'll potentially do. So anyway, it is night just as well, so we're going to spend a little bit more time here, have a sleep, etc, etc. We'll probably slow things down at this point because we do have all of the cores that we need, I think. Yeah, okay, we only have the 2, so we just have enough cores. Right. These are all sort of going to go into the bin. We've got royal jellies. Yeah, I've been keeping the royal jellies a little bit more because I didn't really know whether or not we're going to be using quite a bit more of the royal jellies. Just trying to think of whether or not I've got a space for additional food type items. Yeah, I do. Right here. So the royal jellies might be a little bit harder to find without going to the mines, right? So it might not be a bad idea to just keep them. Whereas things like blood clots, seeker meats, carapaces might be okay for us to get rid of, since we'll be bumping into seekers non-stop anyway. I mean, at some point, those seekers are likely to even attack our bases, right? So there's that. I need seeker trophies. Yeah. Okay. Good. Potions. I'll stash the potions back here. I'll grab one of these. And we'll grab a little bit of food as well. Is that it? Maybe I'll have a roast chook this time. Minor healing mead. Yeah, I think I'll burn these, to be honest. Yeah, actually, royal jellies should come out. And the ooze. Now that I know that there's a very good use for the ooze, but I'll chuck these in there. I don't think we'll need those. I think we're pretty happy to obliterate all of this. Let's do it. Okay. And then we can just throw a few bits and pieces back in there. Right, coal. I'll probably just throw the coal right in here. Okay. At this point, I think it's time for us to explore one of these options, and yeah, we'll go for the Eitr Refinery. So, black marble, black metal, Yggdrasil wood, which I think we do have 10, and a little bit of sap. Now, I don't know if the refinery needs to be indoors or if it can sit outdoors at all. But yeah, we'll have to sort of do a little bit of testing. We just have the right amount of Yggdrasil wood, so I'm gonna need to cut down a few more of the trees when we go back to Mistlands. Black cores. Black metal, sap. Okay, I'm expecting like a massive amount of unlocks here as soon as we put this down. So this is not going to be permanent, guys, but I sort of just want to experiment with putting this thing down first. Geez, alright, I need to find a good spot for it. Yeah. I would like to put it indoors, to be honest, guys, but I don't exactly have the space right now. So let's just leave it here. And let's see what happens. Eugen says, well met. Warrior, what kind of contraption is this? It looks dangerous. There is a grinding funnel up here. I wonder what you will put into it. Grinding tunnel up there. Okay, right. My assumption is that we would need to be able to reach that. So maybe I'll need to build something like that and then put something in. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll need to grab a little bit more wood. Okay, might be a good idea to just snack on stuff. But my my thought process is that we would be putting these mage caps into the refinery to see what comes out. Maybe even some of the Jotun puffs. Again, not entirely sure, but yeah, anyway, let's have a sausage. Maybe I'll just, like, do that. That should help us sort of reach the funnel. We don't have processable items. Okay. Maybe... No. Maybe it's the sap that needs to go in there. Let's try that. No. Okay. Eitr Refinery. Has anything unlocked as a result of getting the Eitr Refinery? I didn't see anything unlocked, guys. But okay. So we have the sap in there. It seems like it processes liquids, maybe? Is that a thing? I mean, I've got a healing mead on me, and that wasn't something that could be added. You can put 20 things in there at a time. Could we put, like, metals and stuff? Sorry guys, I'm definitely fumbling through all of this. Strange. It wouldn't be more sap, right? But I suppose without the sap being in there, you know, if we actually had the right thing, it would have taken it, right? So what is it that we haven't really tried to chuck in there? Would we be putting berries in there? I don't know. Nope. Because it looks like it's grinding stuff, right? Would it be barley? Or maybe vegetables or something? God. Huh. I'm just trying to think if there's anything from the... Oh, hang on. Maybe it's the soft tissue or whatever. Maybe. I'm just guessing, guys. Game's not telling me much. Maybe. Because we haven't found a use for the soft tissue yet. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, let's get all of the soft tissue in. My goodness, it's it definitely looks a little bit dangerous, isn't it? So now I'm sort of questioning whether or not we should be keeping this thing indoors or keeping it outdoors. It might be a good idea to keep it outdoors, to be honest. This thing looks like it could start fires. In fact, it's doing a little bit of damage. Oh, actually no, maybe... Is there an enemy out here? No, okay. Did I just see it do a little bit of damage to stuff nearby? Yes, okay. Okay. They didn't say that it's dangerous for no good reason, right? So, interesting. Let me just get rid of some of this wood here, and we'll go back in and quickly check what we've actually made. Yeah, I almost feel like this needs to be away from a lot of structures, to be honest, because I mean, arguably it doesn't really do too much damage, so it's not that bad, but what do we have here? A new material, refined ether mechanical, oh, okay. A Galder table? What is a Galder table? I saw some other thing that said mechanical something or other. I'm sort of curious about that. I'm not sure if it's within this menu or another one. The stuff of life. Refine it to use in their esoteric designs. Well, things are coming together, at the very least. We're understanding what to use the sap and soft tissue for. I'm gonna put that back there. Yeah, I'm gonna find that a lot of things might just slowly get damaged as a result of keeping this thing around. Can we... Yeah, we can still teleport around with this. Good to know. I guess the next logical thing is to get this Galder table it's gonna need more black cores though. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm just curious about that mechanical whatever that was. Perhaps maybe it's unlocked somewhere in our crafting table menus, or maybe the forge. Definitely no new armors or anything like that just yet. Yeah, I don't see anything about artisan table. Here we go, the mechanical spring. Used to build traps. So we use 1 refined ether and some iron. I mean, it's probably a good idea for us to at least craft 1, just so that we know what it unlocks. So we need 3 of these, right? Traps, ballistas. There was one other thing that was unlocked, which I didn't see. I might need to find that. I can always watch the recording a little bit later to try and discover what it might be. Yeah. I mean, these things look really cool. Defensive structure that shoots missiles at anything that gets in its way. Is this automated? Because if it is, that's pretty cool, but it will require missiles, which means that we would have to keep making these missiles. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that, because then we would have to spend so much time trying to get the materials for making missiles. Maybe it might be a good thing for defense though, especially out in the Mistlands perhaps, because the enemies there will be a lot tougher. I'm at a loss here, guys, because I'm not entirely sure if I want to keep this or if we want to break it down and check on what the forge makes for us. I think I'm going for the latter. The reason being, guys, if we already have access to gear that we could make simply by having the forge rather than the refiner, that is much better and much more useful. We can always come back to the refiner a little bit later. So anyway, I'm going to put the mechanical spring here because we can't teleport with that. Sort of keeping all of the non-teleportable stuff here. Refined ether, I think maybe we can keep that together with the cores and stuff. And yeah, we've got to maybe sort out our inventory a little bit more here. It is still a relatively organized mess, so that's fine. I'll put more of that stuff there. But yeah, overall a good discovery. But I think maybe when we come back in the next episode, I'll break it down and we'll quickly check out the forge immediately in the first half of the next episode. And then from there, we'll sort of decide what to do next. I'm thinking maybe we do want to start planning for a Mistlands base. What's clear though is we need to find even more of those infested mines. And yeah, that's going to be a tall order considering how long it took us to get 5 cores just to, you know, get the refinery. So yeah, I think it'll be a while yet until we can progress to try and find the boss, but we'll chip away at it. Anyway guys, I think I'm going to be signing out here. So hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave that like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.